Hi Benji, I'm Ben.
Benji.
Oh yeah, you gotta still see what that furry thing is. Right? It's not a dog, no.
Hi, I'm Ben, and this is a recap of the last 2 years. Why? Because my last vlog was put out about 2 years ago, around the same time, so it was also snowy. Funny thing is, that last vlog, at the end I said I was going to be back the next week with a survival episode of me sleeping in my car. Now, it might have seemed like I died, which is a very, very not good thing. Generally not a good thing. Anyways, I didn't die. I just stuck around for 2 years not doing vlogs. Why? Because things started to get chaotic in the oil industry. Part of that was everyone got laid off. So all I did was got a job the next day as a telecommunications technician. Woo! It is windy. Why am I doing this outside? I don't know. It's nice and bright, and the last vlog was done outside in the winter, so I wanted to kind of have a nice segue between these two videos. Anyways, I'm gonna go over all of the details probably in the future at some point, but not right now. So I got a job as a telecommunications technician the next day. I went through 3 months of training, and then 6 months after that I was back in London, Ontario. Why? Because I was in a career job already. It just, boom, got the job, and it was like a career job. It could have paid like a lot of money, but that's not what I really wanted to do. So I went back, I drove my 2002 Subaru Outback across Canada, and I slept in the back the entire way. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of time to reflect on a lot of different things. And so I get back to London, and I get a job at Best Buy within the first 2 hours of getting back, because I had worked there previously. And so I get a job there, that's all fine. They gave me way too many hours while I was in school, so I had to quit there so I could focus primarily on school. And that was fun, except for it wasn't, because it's school. And for me, it's very constricting, and it doesn't give me a lot of other time to do other things. So after 8 months of school and 8 months of really just my life kind of coming to a halt while I did school and schoolwork, all I did was I got a job. I got a job as a video editor at a manufacturing company. Was not really my cup of tea, so I decided to go ahead and quit. And I started up my own business, Defiant Sheep Incorporated, because I'm such a defiant sheep, clearly. But no, we also wanted to capture people. No, that's not a good thing. We wanted to attract defiant sheep, as in we're all sheep, because what we do is we're born, we grow up, we go to school, and then we get a job, and then we work that job for the next long time, and then you die. Actually, there is retirement somewhere in there, but you work all of this time to get all of this money so that you can retire, and then by the time you retire, you can't use the money you saved up, because well you're old, and well, you're not old and you can do a few things, but it's not as satisfying if you're old and you have all this money. Youth is kind of wasted on the young, so everyone hears. Woo, it is windy. Jeez, this is the worst time to do this. It's very bright right now. Woo. So I quit my nice, cushy job at the manufacturing company, and I started my own business, my own production company. And yeah, that's now my life. So things are gonna get a lot more interesting, because I'm not gonna be in one place all the time, and I'm not gonna be doing one thing all of the time. Instead, I'll be going around the country and around the world, hopefully eventually. And there will be a lot more adventures. So you can follow along, or you can just, I don't know, go watch other videos, that's fine, but I'm doing this mostly for myself. Also to share my experiences with you, which I think they're gonna be really cool. Like coming up in the next vlogs, well, in the last few weeks, I actually went to Nova Scotia. So I vlogged almost every day, and it's pretty entertaining. We had like sparklers coming out of the windows of moving cars driving down the highway, and we were flying across the country, and we drove across the country too. And when I say country, I mean just a few provinces to go from Ontario to Nova Scotia. So that was fun. Either way though, there's a lot of adventures to be had. Even, woo! That was ice. That was black ice. I nearly died right there. All right, so That's why you should follow. And this is that. So subscribe for more fun entertainment. Have a great day.